Community. Back to Proverbs. Well, we are not going to read the whole book of Proverbs, but as I read chapter 1, I think it's good for us to just keep going and read a chunk of verses today, specifically Proverbs 1, 8 through 19. And the thing that these verses emphasize is that one of the ways to to audit our own ideas, our own understanding or plans, and say, is this wise? Does this line up with the wisdom of God? Is to look for the greed of people, including ourselves, and to ask, am I doing this because this is wise and this lines up with what God says is wise? Or have people convinced me to do this because they are greedy and they are appealing to the greed in me, which we through prayer try to carve out and throw away, but it always seems to remain a bit, some amount of greed that people can appeal to. And by trying to root that out and see it in our ideas and our thoughts and our plans and our desires and our habits, that's one way to make space for God's wisdom instead. Here's what it says, Proverbs 1, 8 through 19. Hear, my son, your father's instruction, and forsake not your mother's teaching, for they are a graceful garland for your head and pendants for your neck. My son, if sinners entice you, do not consent. If they say, come with us, let us lie in wait for blood, let us ambush the innocent without reason, like Sheol, let us swallow them alive, and whole like those who go down to the pit. We shall find all precious goods, we shall fill our houses with plunder. Throw in your lot among us, we will all have one purse. My son, do not walk in the way with them. Hold back your foot from their paths, for their feet run to evil, and they make haste to shed blood. For in vain is a net spread in the sight of any bird, but these men lie in wait for their own blood. They set an ambush for their own lives. Such are the ways of everyone who is greedy for unjust gain. It takes away the life of its possessors.